Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm currently grinding my Evo, so I won't be able to make a video on it for a couple of days, so I decided to rank every single MM2 Christmas update ever, all 10 updates from 2015 to 2023. There technically was a Christmas update in 2014, because there was a snowy lobby. I don't think that really counts, and obviously it would be in last place, so I'm not going to include it, but now let's begin. Coming in at last place, at number 10, is the 2020 pre-Christmas update. This was just a small little update before the regular Christmas update came out. All that was added is that the lobby was changed to have more dull colors and snow, and also Peppermint came out. This was just an extra little bonus before the actual Christmas update. Obviously, there wasn't much to it, but for what it was supposed to be, it was still decent, but it still comes in at last place. Next up at number 9 is 2016, and this is one of the worst updates ever in MM2. This update added flames in Santa's workshop, and that was basically it. Adding a new crafting recipe was really cool, but there was only one golly, which was Ice Dragon, and while the radios and pets were kind of cool, there wasn't really anything in this update. There wasn't even a box, which was really weird. This probably should be the worst update, but there is no way I'm ranking this under a pre-Christmas update, but for just regular full Christmas updates, this is definitely the worst one. Number 8 is a huge step up from 2016, and that's 2017. The 2017 Christmas update had absolutely so many radios and effects, like Knife Wrap or Blizzard or the Cold Radio, and so much more. But what really hurts this update is the godlies. They're basically all hated in the MM2 community because they're all just boring ice knives. Winter's Edge is bad. Frost Saber is really bland, Snowflake is decent but is really small, and I actually do like Ice Shard, but should this be the best golly in an event? Definitely not. So while the radios and effects were great, and the knives in the box were really good, as well as Santa's challenge where you could get red fire, which was really cool, but the gollies in this event were so bad that it hurts the ranking, but still overall a solid update. Coming in at number 7 is an update that I'm pretty sure most people really like, and that is Christmas 2020. Christmas 2020 is a pretty good event, but nothing outstanding. The lobby is great, and I would say it's the second best lobby ever. Santa's Challenge is still in the game, which is one of my favorite features. Log Cabin is a pretty good map too, but what hurts this update is the weapons. I don't really care about most of the weapons in this update. There are some pretty good items like the Jingle Effect, Frostfire, the Gift Bag Knife, the Wrap Set, Cookie Blade, and Jingle Gun, but I don't really like any of the other items in the box in Battle Pass, and I know most people really like the 2020 Ice Set, but I don't really care about it. There isn't anything really bad about this update. There are a few really good things, but overall it's just a decent update. Alright, coming in at number 6 is 2021. I remember when this update came out, everybody hated it, but I thought it was actually pretty good. All of the regular knives and guns I thought were really good. The swirly set was pretty good. Train Station is a good map, and this is, in my opinion, the greatest lobby ever in MM2. The one problem is that Santa's Challenge got removed, but everything else was really good, so overall this definitely is a pretty good update. Alright, coming in at number 5, and this is where the updates start getting really good, we have 2022. First off, the Ice Set in this update is absolutely phenomenal, but the other gollies like Cookie Cane are still pretty good. Ice Castle is a great map, and the Prime Rewards were added, which are really cool. There also were a bunch of other things that were added that were great, so overall this was a really good update. Next up at number 4 is 2023, and this update had so much stuff. Every map was decorated, Ski Lodge was added, and is a great map. Evos came back, and Ginger Scope is one of the coolest items in the game. Fire tokens returned, there was a new bonus round, and a bunch of more stuff. This update was really good, but the next 3 are on a whole nother level, so I can't put this update any higher, but it still was great. Coming in at number 3 is 2019. 2019 introduced the Gifting Center, Workshop was added, which is my favorite map in the game. The Battle Pass had a bunch of really good items, like the Snow Token Toy or the Cavern Knife. The Log Set was pretty good. Minty is my favorite radio in the game. There were some other things in this update that were added, like the Frost Pack. There wasn't as much content in this update compared to something like this year. But each thing in this update was so good, like how Minty is my favorite radio, or that Workshop is my favorite map, or that a bunch of really cool features were added that were great, so it boosts its ranking up to number 3. Next, at number 2 is 2018. This is the year where you had to grow your tree, which was a really good idea. There were so many different great radios and effects including Northern Lights, which is my favorite effect in the game. A new crafting recipe was added, and Ginger Luger Ice Wing was added into the game, as well as obviously a box. Weirdly, the Battle Pass is the weak part of this event. All of the knives and guns in the box and Battle Pass were pretty good, but the last tier, being Frostbird, is just really weird. The last tier should definitely not be a pet, but overall, this update was great, and just misses the #1 spot. And coming in at #1, which might come as a shock to most people, is 2015. This update didn't have much to it. It just had 2 boxes, a golly you could purchase with gifts, and a few crafting recipes. But the weapons in this update are absolutely incredible. My 3 favorite items in the game are from this update, which are Chill, Green Luger, and Ginger. The tree set, the snowman set, the wrap set are incredible, as well as all the other items like the ornament set, Snowy Nutcracker, the Elf and Santa set. All of the other regular knives are great, and then Sugar was also added, as well as Red Luger, which I think are some of the best gollies in the game. I guess Handsaw was added, which kind of sucks, but everything else is absolutely phenomenal, so makes it my favorite Christmas update ever, but the overall best are probably 2018 and 2023. So yeah, that is my ranking of every Christmas update in MM2. Tell me in the comments what your favorite Christmas update is. And yeah, I think that'll be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll troll it outro. Peace.